Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vishwa Saital. I hope you all are doing fine. So let's solve today's problem for Leetcode. The problem name is find all anagrams in a string. Okay, so it comes under medium. So we'll give a like. It's quite easy also. The problem is saying given two integer s and p. Okay, return an array of all the start indices of p pentagrams in a s. Okay, so you may return the answer in any order. So an anagram is a word or a phrase formed by rearranging the letter of different words or phrase, typically using all original letter exactly once. Okay, this problem looks similar to the permutation in a string we solved yesterday. Okay, let's see this problem first. So first, what is anagram here? So let's say we have a A, B, C, and for this anagram, what they told, rearranging the letter of a different word or phrase, typically using our original letter. So what we are doing, we are rearranging it. So what we can do here, we can say B, A, C, or else what we can say here, A, C, B. Say like we can rearrange the order, but it should have original letter exactly once. So whatever the original letter is, it should be there. Okay, so what is basically this, like permutation only, we can rearrange the element here. Okay, same problem yesterday we solved. So here, so we have A, B, C. So what all rearrangement method we can have? Let's see. We have A, B, C, and A, C, B. Okay. Next we have B, A, and C. Next we have B, C, A. Okay. And last we have C, A, B, and C, B, A. Okay, so this element we have after rearranging we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 element. Okay, now see what we have to do. We have to search, is there any, for any this one, if we find any order of this, so we have to return the indexes. So first what we will do, we will assign the letter from starting 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 8 9. Okay, so what they told here, if we find any anagram, so what we have to do, we have to return the start index. Okay, so here what is the length of this guy? 1 2 3. So what we have to do, we have to take only 3 here. So see, starting from here, 1 2 and 3. Is CAB is there in this set of anagrams? We don't have here, but we have here. So we have found ABC one anagram, and what we have to do, we have to return the start index. So we will make an array and we will return the start index, which is 1. So sorry, which is 0. So start is starting from 0. Okay, now what we will do, we will cut this and we will add. Now what we will do, we will remove C and we will add E here. Is A, B, A is there in this set of anagrams? No. So we will go forward and we will remove B here, and now we will add another B here. Now what we will do, we will see for here, is this set available in this set of this one anagrams? No. So now what we have to do, we have to move forward and we have to remove A here, and we have to add another A, which is EAB. Is EAB there in the set of this anagram? No. So now what we have to do, we have to remove E and we have to add B here. So BAB is there in this set of anagram? No, we can't see here. So now what we have to do, we have to remove B here and we have to add another A. So do we have a b a here in the set of this anagram? No. So now what we have to do? We have to remove a and we have to add BAC. So we have BAC. Do we have BAC here? See, we have found it here. We have found BAC. So now what we have to do? We have found BAC. Now what we have to do? We have to add B. What is the starting index here? 6. So we have to go and we have to add 6. Okay. And now next what we have to do? We have to add 6. Next what we have to do? We have to remove the first element, which is 6, which is B, and we have to add the last element, ACD. Is ACD there in this element? No. So now this is the error. 0, 6. Do we get 0, 6 here? Yes, 0, 6 we got. So we can assume we understood the problem. Okay, we understood the problem. So what we have to do? We have to return this set of array. Okay, let's find out approach. So what approach we will use here? First, what we'll do? We will see what is the length of this array, length of this string. So here we can say the length of the string is equal to 2. Okay. So now what I will do? This is the set of S and this is set of P. This is an approach we are using how to solve this. So what we'll do? We will iterate to the array till we find till the length will be equal to P. Length will be equal to S length will be equal to P. So now what we'll do? First we will see what is the first digit, which is A. We have to go and we have to increment A here. And what is the S starting digit? It's also A. So we have to go and increment A here. Okay. And what is the next digit here? B. So we have to go and increment B here 1. And here also we have to increment and go B here. Okay. So now we have reached the point where the size of this substring is equal to the size of this. So now what we have to do? We have to again check. We will make a function. We will make a function to see is it equal or not. Is it equal or not? So what we'll do? We will see. In this case, every array is equal 1, 1 and 1, 1 and rest are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we can say this is equal. So what we'll do? We will create another array list and we will add the index of this guy. So what is the index of this guy? Obviously 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. What is the index here? Index it here 0. Okay. Now what we'll do? We will remove A. So when removing A, we have to minus this element, so it will be now 0. And now we have to increase the element here A. So we have again found out A. So now what we have to do? We have to go and increment A here as 1. Now the size is equal to the size of the P. Now I will have a function called is it equal? Is both the array equal? In this case, the both arrays equal 1, 1 and 1, 1. So now what I have to do? I have to have an initial. When it is starting at B. So what I have to do? I have to say 1. I hope I'm clear till here. Now what I will do? I will remove B here and I will add A. So I have to remove first B, and for removing I have to decrement the value. So I will decrement the value and it will be now 0. Okay. So I have removed B. Now what I have to do? I have to add another here, which is also B now. Now I have to go and increment B here, and here it will be 1. So now I will again use a function. If both the function is equal, yes, it is equal. So I have to see what is index of that. Index is equal to 2. Okay. Now what I will do? I will go and be here, and I will see. I will first what to do? I have to remove A. I have to remove A. Now it will be equal to 0. To remove A, we have to do -1. Okay. After removing A, we have to see if the length is same. No, length is not same. So now what we will do? We will go forward, but we don't have anything forward here. So now what we have to do? We have to return the element whatever we found. The element is 0, 1, 2. So we are getting here 0, 1, 2. Yes. So what we can say? This approach is valid. Okay. So let's see how I solve this problem. So now what I will do first, I will first create an array list. So the output should be in array list. So we have to create an array list here, list or an array list here. And now first what I have to do, I have to find out the length of this both, which is n and m. So if in this case m is more than n, if the size of m is more than n, so we can't find any allogram. If the size is here, assuming if the size is here like a, k, p, d, m, and size will be equal to 5, so we cannot find anagram for this substring, so we cannot find. So now what we have to do, we have to return an empty array list. I hope I'm clear till here. We have to return an empty list, empty array list. Now in this case, now what we did here, we created a two this one arrays which will consist from a till z. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 to 26. So why 26? Because we have 26 letters in the alphabet, so that's why we are creating 26 here and 26 here. When we created both for array S and array P. Okay, now what we have to do, so what I did what I did here, I have to iterate to the size of m. So what is the size here? M. So what I will do, I will iterate to the array till size m. Okay, so what is the size m here? Till here I have to iterate till here. So here it will be plus plus m plus plus. Now the array will look like this. Now the array will look like 1 comma 1, and this will look like 1 comma 1. Okay, we increase the value till this one, so 1 1 1 1. Okay, now what we have to do, here is the crucial part. It should be is we can say is equal is equal okay, is equal. So for I equal to 0 and I should be less than or equal to, so how many element here left is, we have two things, and we have to check for this guy also. So how many element we have left with 2. So this is the size equal to 2 and this size is equal to 4. Now what we'll do, 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2, and I have to iterate how many times? I have to iterate 3 times. Why 3 times? I have to check for this guy first, then I have to check for this guy. First what I have to do, I have to check for, we will iterate this array for 3 times. Why 3 times? First we will check for this guy, next we will check for this guy, and next we will check for this guy. Okay, that's why I said I is equal to 0, I should be less than or equal to n minus n minus m and I plus plus. Okay, now I have created a function here. I will iterate to the array and I will find if it is equal or not. If in some case, if it found it is not equal, I have to return false. If I return false, so I will not go and add it. If I return true, I will go and add it to the answer. Okay, I hope I'm clear till here. This function is finished. Now what I will do, I have to decrement, I have to remove a value. So for that I will do array of I first digit I will remove it minus minus. Then I have to see it should not go above this here. If it goes, it will show an error out of 1. So for that we will use if loop. I plus m should be less than m. Then only you go and add the value the next digit. Okay, I hope I'm clear here. If the size is more than m, it will show an out of bound order. So that's the reason I say I plus m should be less than the length of the n. Okay, and I have to go and add. After finishing this loop, I have to return the answer. Okay, let's first run this, and after this we will do a dry run. It's running at runtime equal to 0 ms. Now we submitted and it beats 80%. Okay, let's do a dry run here. So we are here, so we will do a dry run. Okay, so we are going down. First we will initialize answer is empty size, and I will see what is the length of this, and if it is equal to 4, and which is now m is equal to how much? M is equal to 2. And I will see if n is more, if m is more than n. No, in this case it is no. So now we will not give an output empty answer. So here we will create an 2 array. I will create an 2 array 26 of size 26 and 26, and I will go down and I will have to say I have to iterate till how many times? I have to iterate till the size of p, till the size of p. So here what we did here, we iterate till here and we have created these two. Do we get the same thing? Let's see here. We'll go down. So do we get here the same thing here? 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1, and rest will be equal to 0. So we are also getting this thing. So our logic is working right now till now. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to iterate to the array and we have to see if it is equal. In first case we will see if it is equal. If it is equal, so in this case it is equal, we can say here, we can see 1 1 1 equal. So we will skip the, and we will go and we will add it to the answer list. Okay, now the answer list is going to be updated to 0 and the size will be equal to 1. We will go down and the answer is updated to here 0. We have answer. Oh, we don't have. We will receive at last. So now we have to what we have to do, we have to minus a. Now what we have to do, we have to minus a here. And we will do minus a, and we will check now if I plus m is less than n, and in this case it is true. Now it will go down and it will add the next element. What is the next element? It is also a. So it will go and it will add a. Okay, now it will go and check it. In this case it is true, so we will just go and add the 1 in this value. Now the size of the answer will be equal to 2. Now what we have to do, we have to do minus the link. So what we have to do, we have to minus here, b. So now what we'll do, we will minus the b here. We will go down and we will see if the length is not existing to the m. In this case it is true. And now what we do, we have to go and we have to add b here. So we will go add b, and now we have to iterate to the array, and we will see if these both are equal, and we can see if both are equal, then we will go down. Let's see here if they both are equal. In this case both are equal. Okay, so we will return true. So now we will go and add to the answer. Now what we have to do, we have to minus a, and I have to iterate to the array, and here we can say it is false. Here it is equal to n, so we will not go and we will add it to the element. And now we have to see, and now we have to give an output. Whatever we found the output, we have to give an answer here. So let's run this. Do we get the same thing here? 0 1 and 2. So 0 0 1 and 2 we are getting. Okay, so I hope you understood this approach. If you like this approach, please give a thumbs up, and if you like if you consider to subscribe, please do subscribe to my channel. It will be great help, and keep coding. Chalo, bye.